When have I sat here and talked about how I was going to kill
people? I've listened to you guys, I've listened to those guys, I've listened to these guys and the other guys, right? You're all talking about genocide.
Yeah, we're talking about the genocide that's been committed against our people. Yes, we are.
Right. Well, yeah, by who?
By your people.
No, not my people.
Not your, are you American?
Absolutely.
By your people.
Right. What, dude, I have never oppressed any
Hold on. Your people.
I've helped people.
Hold on. Your people have done it. My people have been. Have I been genocided against? I'm alive, so I haven't died. I'm not dead, but I'm talking about what's happened to my people. Who did it? Your people. So whether or not you individually, personally have done it, it's not just white against black. It's bigger than that.
It's those who do evil against other people. It has nothing to do with a race or religion.
Okay, but it just so happens to be that your people have a far higher propensity for evil than any other people on the planet. It just so happens. Hold on. It's absolutely not true. Do you believe in the Holocaust? You believe that's an event that occurred? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so was that heinous in your opinion?
Absolutely.
Do you know the body count?
Well, I've heard 6 million. I'm sure it's more.
You've heard 6 million. You're sure it's more, right? So that's heinous. What race of people perpetrated that?
What race of people?
Yes, what race of people? Was that white people that perpetrated that against other white people?
Okay.
No.
The Germans were white.
Exactly.
Hitler was white. All of his boys were white.
Okay.
So now all white people are evil.
Hold on, no, listen. No, he's fine. Listen, that's 6 million people. That is a horrible. Is that horrible? A crime against humanity?
Horrible doesn't do it.
Okay, I'm with you. All right, so now that's 6 million on white people, right? So let's say that's isolated.
Not white people.
Hold on. Let's say that's isolated. Wait. I'm not
Germans
done.
were against what Hitler was doing.
I'm not done. Okay. That's 6 million. Let's move on. Let's talk about 100 million black people from West Africa, coupled with 77 million of the North American Indian in the United States of America, plus 23 million of the other indigenous peoples of the rest of America. We're now at 206 million bodies.
What do these two? What do these
your
two
people.
groups have?
Hold on, no.
What do they have in common?
Hold on. 206 million on your people. Can you present to me?
This guy's acting like he wants to fucking strike.
First off, why are you worried about it? Ain't nobody gonna do that to you.
Why are you not worried about it?
Why am I not worried about it? He doesn't want to strike. If he wanted to strike, you would have been struck.
Right. Bullshit.
Okay, so
he wants to. At your command, he probably would.
Hey, no doubt.
Anyway, 206 million bodies on white people. Can you tell me anybody who has killed that many people, who has done that amount of evil outside of white people on the planet Earth? Huh?
That Chinese dude or that Mongolian dude?
Okay. Oh no. How many? Can you tell me how many bodies he caught? Has he caught more than 206 million bodies? Has he caught 100 million bodies?
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So if we're talking about evil, when I make the statement that y'all have a higher propensity to commit evil, I substantiate it with hundreds of millions of dead bodies.
Okay, here's my point, guys. Is that instead of designating white people, why not talking about the actual sin of murder?
I talk about the sin of murder. We say you white people are murderers.
But I'm not a murderer.
How do I know that?
Are you kidding me?
How do I know that? How do I know you haven't murdered somebody?
So now all white people you just assume have murdered somebody.
Yeah, I do. If I take a look at 206 million people dead, that's not small at all.
About governmental authorities.
Hold on. But there's governmental authorities mandated, but individuals carry it out.
Right.
Individuals. Right? The average Joe soldier, the average Joe taskmaster, overseer, they are the individuals that are actually doing the killing at the mandate of government officials. Right? Okay. So it's very wide to deduce that all white people are murderers.
Right.
Because if we take a look at y'all body count, it's so damn high that it's a reasonable, logical conclusion.
Okay. That's a good point. I'll give you that. What about the idea that perhaps, for some reason, for whatever reason, I have no idea why this would be, right? That people with white skin or a light-colored skin, okay, are somehow more likely to rise to positions of power.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why is that? You know,
You tell me.
because of the murder that you guys have committed to obtain power. Get Habakkuk 2:4-5.
Right.
The amount of murder that you guys have done, you guys have gone out of your way.
I can't.
No, you
quote a
don't.
bunch of
No, you
scriptures,
don't know the
but
Bible. You don't know the Bible.
Dude, I've been reading the Bible for 20 years.
But you just said you can't quote a bunch of scriptures.
Well, maybe I can. But whatever you're about to quote in Habakkuk,
What does that
can you
mean?
quote Habakkuk?
Of course I can quote Habakkuk,
Then why you haven't
but
read it?
I'd rather read it.
Okay.
Because the Bible says, seek out of the book of the Lord and read it.
Right.
That's right.
Read it.
I read it all the time.
All right?
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't believe it. I don't believe
I'm
it.
telling
The
you
same
right
way I
now,
don't
dude.
believe that you're not a murderer, I don't believe that you read the Bible. So read. Start at 4 and read to 5. Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse
Funny.
4.
Uh-huh.
Behold, his soul, which is lifted up,
Uh-huh.
is not upright in him.
It's not your skin color. It's the soul of you people.
Okay.
It's unrighteous. It's wicked. It's crooked. Read.
But the just
Uh-huh.
shall live by his faith.
Read on.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
Read.
He is a proud man.
He is a what?
A proud man.
A proud man. That's what your people are. Proud people. Read.
Neither keepeth at home.
Neither what?
Keepeth at home.
Neither keep it at home. You're an American, right? Is that where white people come from, America? No, you come from the Caucasus foothills of Georgia, Russia.
Right.
Neither keep it at home. Read.
Who enlargeth his
think
desire
that's
as
Oh,
hell.
Hold on, listen.
That's
Oh,
scripture,
all
right?
right. Well, let's analyze it. Read that last part.
Who enlargeth his desire as
The
hell.
large of his desire at hell. From the Caucasus foothills of Georgia, Russia, y'all crawled out of them caves. Y'all conquered Europe. You conquered much of Africa. You conquered a large part of Asia, and you conquered the Americas.
I
You
didn't
conquered
conquer anything,
Australia.
bro.
Your people. I'm speaking in general here. You
Dude,
know that.
My
Don't play
people are those
stupid.
people who help
Oh
people
my
who
God.
need.
No, where does your family come from?
You were just talking about spirit.
Where does your family
You were
come
just
from?
talking about
No, I
spirit.
didn't talk about spirit. I talked about soul. Where's your family come from? You don't know?
Don't really know.
What's your last name?
Summers.
Summers. Yeah, that's England. That ain't nothing but England. England, we're talking about Britain here.
I'm American.
We're talking about Britain, but that's
I don't
where
know
you
what
come.
happened there. I
First
don't know what
off,
happened there. All I
what
know
was
is what
America
happened here.
founded by? America was founded by the 13 colonies under the permission of the British Crown.
Sheesh.
So this is Britain. This is an extension of the British Empire. That's all it is.
According to the law,
Listen, according to history, I'm talking about history here. The
I'm
British
talking
Empire.
about people,
Hold on,
bro.
and
I'm not talking about
and I'm talking about
authorities.
people, and that's who you descend from. You descend from those British people. That's where you come from.
what does that mean to me
All right.
if I don't enjoy
It,
the
it-
same?
it means
the
that you
same,
come from an ancestry and lineage of rapists, robbers, and murderers.
Right.
That's
Genocidal maniacs.
That's
The
right.
same people that conquered America,
Okay,
conquered
so
the
when you
Caribbean,
guys start
conquered much of
raping and
Africa.
conquering and murdering-
First off, I don't want to rape any of your women.
That's
So-
right.
I'm not.
That's
why would I
right.
want to rape your women?
What the hell?
Well, you're talking
I
about
don't
stealing
I don't,
and murdering.
I don't find. I
You're
don't,
talking about
I'm
murdering
not
white
talking.
people
I'm
and
not
taking
talking.
their property.
I'm not talking about stealing or murdering anybody.
You are plundering, murdering.
We're blundering, murdering motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What brings you to that conclusion?
I've seen you guys.
Hold on.
I've
So
seen you
what's
there.
this? What's
I've
this?
seen you there.
Hold on. We're not over there. We're not over there.
I know
We're
what
not
you-
those
but I know what
groups.
you're talking about.
We're
What
not
are
those
you-
groups.
are you Israelites?
We're not those groups.
Are you
We are
Israelites?
Hebrew Israelites. That is our nationality.
Right.
That is whom we are.
That's
This
right.
right here doesn't say anything about murder or stealing. That right there don't say nothing about murder and stealing. All it's talking about is the murder and stealing that you guys have done.
That's
not that we plan to do. Can you define murder? Can you define stealing?
Of course.
Define them then.
Murdering is killing without justice.
You said it's killing without what?
Justice.
It's killing without justice, right? So we don't plan to murder anybody because any killing that God will ordain his people to do will be justice.
That's right.
What is the problem?
Numbers 35 and
What is the
33.
problem?
You're the problem.
That's
How
right.
can I
You're
be
the problem
dude?
because your people are the problem in the earth.
That's
your
right.
people have raped, robbed, murdered, polluted, destroyed, brainwashed more people than anybody in the world.
Right.
You're the problem. All these global crises. You believe in global warming?
No.
No, you don't believe in global warming.
No.
Do you think pollution is a problem?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right? So none of these problems plagued the earth before you guys' rise to power.
Right.
None of them. You notice that, right?
Yeah, no, I understand a certain amount of what you're talking about.
Right.
Don't condescend me like that.
Why
That's
not?
not respectful.
Why not? You condescended me.
No,
That's
I'm
right.
having a sincere conversation.
You
with
told me that I plan to
You're
rape,
right.
rob, and murder. You said you called me a murdering, blundering motherfucker. Is that not condescending?
Wow.
That's highly condescending if you ask me. That's far more condescending to me mocking your hand gestures.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
This book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33.
Read.
So ye shall not pollute the lands wherein ye are.
Read.
For blood, it defileth the land.
Blood defiles land. Read.
And the lands cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
White people have shed a whole lot of blood in America.
So have black people.
Let's do the numbers here, right? We're talking about you founded this country. You founded this country.
Can anybody else here have a conversation
You
with me
founded
besides
this country. You founded this country on the murder of 77 million people.
That's right.
Hold on. That's
You're
what
talking about
your
the
people
government,
have done.
dude. That's the government.
No, not the government. The government. People like
There's a
your
big difference
grandfather.
between the government
No, there's
and
not.
us.
No, there's
I'm a
not.
civilian,
Because
bro.
the average civilian is the one that signs up and joins the military
Right.
and actually does the killing
That's
for
right.
the government.
Right.
Has Donald?
But
you
I
think-
would never do
You
that.
think Donald Trump gets an M1 and goes somewhere and shoots somebody down? No. He calls the troops, or any other president that preceded him. They call the troops. They send the troops. Like Barack Obama is accredited with killing Osama bin Laden allegedly, right? But did Obama get on a helicopter and is he a part of SEAL Team 6? No, he's not. SEAL Team 6 actually did it. You see what I'm saying? And those are regular guys.
I get it. But I would never do that.
It doesn't matter about what you're telling me you would never do. I'm speaking in general to the crimes of the people that you belong to.
Right.
That's
You
what
would
I'm
kill
doing.
innocent
So read.
people along
But
with
by
the
the
wicked.
blood-
Well, first off, no, I wouldn't kill innocent people along with because you're far from innocent.
That's
Are you
right.
familiar with
That's-
But by the
Sodomy and
blood
Gomorrah?
of him that shed it.
But what?
But by the blood of him that shed it.
77 million Native Americans were murdered in order for this country to exist.
That's
so
right.
The only way to cleanse this place of all that Native Indian blood that was shed by your people
Break it down,
is for
huh?
your people's blood to run the streets.
That's right.
That's according to the Bible. That's not according to me. I'm not telling you I'm going to start killing white people. All right? I'm telling you this is what God said must be done in order to rectify the greatest crime against humanity known to man.
That's right.
That's what I'm telling you. Is that super clear? That easy to understand?
I understand a certain amount of that.
Okay.
Okay. But why not war against this guy's still just dying to hit.
Don't worry about it. He's minding his business.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that. I've had my ass kicked my whole life, guys.
Nobody's going to listen. Nobody's going to do any physical harm.
I'm not worried about that. I just think it's
No.
funny that he's like in combat position.
He's
And,
a,
nobody here.
he's a,
So I understand a lot of what you guys are talking about, but what I'm afraid of is that all of your attacks and your concerns with white people is not with the sin itself.
right? It is with this in itself. I have no problem with you because of the color of your skin. I have a problem with you because of the deeds of your people.
Right.
That's it. It's not about the color of your skin, bro. It's not about skin color.
Dude, those people who did that stuff is not my people.
They are your people. Are there black people whose last name is Summers?
What's more?
No. Are there black people whose last name is Summers?
I don't know.
No, there is. Why? Because your relatives had them in slavery. That's how they got that name. Through being slaves to white people named Summers. So they are your people.
Okay. Listen very carefully what I'm about to say.
Sheesh.
What is your name?
Alazar.
Alazar. Okay. Is this thing that I see?
What
right
thing?
here, this physical being, your
Okay.
body, is that Alazar?
No, my spirit is Alazar.
Your spirit is Alazar.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. And
What
as
you
I've
see right now
as I've
is
already
John Summers.
as I've already qualified though, John Summers, your soul is not upright. So
Right.
it has nothing to do with your physical body
Right.
or anything like that, or your skin
You're
color. It has to do with the
contradicting
soul.
yourself,
That's it.
sir.
No, I'm not. When have I contradicted myself? Proverbs 11:1. When have I contradicted myself?
By saying that just because I'm white, that my spirit is wrong.
No, it happens to be that white people have a wrong spirit. That's all, and I'm going to show you why that is. Read Proverbs 11:1.
It's wrong.
Bring it out.
To you.
It's wrong.
Go ahead.
What he's
Go to
saying
Proverbs
is wrong.
chapter 11, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
A false balance.
A what?
A false balance
A false balance, read,
is an abomination
is an abomination. It's abominable to be unbalanced in the eyes of God, right? Read.
to the Lord.
Uh-huh.
But a just way is his delight.
What does that mean? Your guys' spirit has manifested into the physical, right? The unrighteousness of your spirit, the evil that is within you, has manifested without you in the deprivation of your melanin. That's what's happening. The deprivation of your melanin, the melanin of the people that identify themselves as the white race, is a direct result of the evil that dwells within them.
Right.
Their evil and wicked soul. That's what it's a result.
So it's the evilness and wickedness that actually affects the pigment that makes us white?
It has. That goes all the way back to Cain and his murder.
God.
That's for
Right? So what happened is you had Cain, a murderous, an evil, jealous bastard. And he was depleted of his melanin as a result of his sin. So then you had another individual that was born named Esau. He's your forefather. He was born like that though. Why? Because he was going to murder his brother. And that's what Esau does every day. Your people murder our people every day, systemically and literally.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's what happens. Right or wrong?
I think it's a little bit deeper than that.
What? How deep? Enlighten. You want to enlighten me?
Confounded.
You can enlighten me?
Don't laugh.
It's hilarious.
It's not fun.
It's funny. It's hilarious.
All praise.
I just find it hard to believe that you would ascribe the spirit of wickedness to an actual physical color.
I mean, because we've seen the spiritual wickedness that the people with this physical color have the propensity to commit.
What about over in you guys believe me? I'm
What?
not that educated.
Over
I'm
what?
not that educated.
Okay.
I don't know a lot of facts and figures and
Okay.
and all this stuff. Okay.
That's for real.
But okay, maybe this guy does, but I don't see you preaching, right?
Well,
So
hey, look,
don't get all up
he
in it.
knows the same facts and figures that I do.
Right.
So let's talk.
No,
Right, you just be
listen.
quiet.
No, you're not. You won't be talking to him. He don't want to talk to me. Trust me, I'm the nicest guy up here. I'm the only guy that even wants to talk to me. These other guys, man, they made who knows the type of stuff they're telling. You know what I mean? I'm doing you a favor,
Yeah.
right? So you don't know a lot of facts and figures. So what was the point of you saying that?
Thinking about other countries and other colors of people that oppress one another.
I'm not saying that in other countries, other colors don't oppress one another. What I'm saying is nobody has done anything tantamount to what you guys have done.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So we can't even get there. Like, you can't show me somebody who has half the body count of you guys. Not even half. Black on black crime isn't even 1% of white on white. So to bring those things up,
Yeah, that's not what I've heard in this country.
well, it's how many black on black murders there's been in this country? No, there hasn't even been 100,000, but there's been at least over 100 million white on black murders.
That just does not compute, bro.
That is not compute. How doesn't it compute?
Well, show me the facts and figures.
Facts and figures. Starting in 1501,
Right.
is the importation of slaves from West Africa to the Americas. That's when it began. So we're talking about over 500
I'm
years
glad
of
you
murder
brought
here.
that up. I'm
What?
glad you brought that
Oh,
up.
well, why?
You had a bunch of black people shipped over here from where?
From West Africa
By who?
by white people,
And how exactly did that happen?
by various mechanisms.
Very specific. Was that something that maybe Africans were selling their people?
Yeah, certain Africans sold their people. Yeah.
Okay, so they were kidnapped.
No, but here's the question: what does that have to do with you?
A sin
Hold on,
guilty of murder,
hold on,
sin
hold on.
worthy of execution.
Hold on, but what does that have to do with you? You're not one of those Africans that did that.
Right.
You're not. Hold on. You're not a
The
descendant.
Africans
You
were
are not a
kidnapping their own
descendant.
people and
Okay.
selling them to Americans.
Okay, and that's a problem.
Africans.
That's a problem that we will take up with them. That has nothing to do with you whatsoever.
That's right.
And you can't utilize that as a scapegoat for your sins, your people's sins. You can't do it.
I'm not.
It has nothing to do with
First of all,
you.
it's not my people.
Yes, it is. It is your
because
people.
it's-
It's
just
the
because I'm a
Summers.
white guy?
No, it's because you're a Summer.
Right.
That's
Because
right.
you're a descendant of British slavers. That's why. Because you're a Summer, not your skin color.
So the Africans who sold their own people,
Have no-
kidnapped
hey,
and
listen,
sold their own
have,
people.
have nothing to do with you. When we talk to them, I'll take it up with them.
Okay.
But that ain't got nothing to do with you. We talking about your people's crimes here.
So you're an authority. And
I
you're
am an
going-
authority.
and You're going
I'm
to
sorry.
exact judgment.
I didn't say I
going
was
to
going to
kill.
exact judgment. Didn't say I was going to exact judgment. I didn't say I was going to kill anybody. When did I
Who's
say
gonna
that?
do it? Who's going to do that?
God is going to do it.
That's
Through who?
right.
And through whoever he chooses to do it.
Let them know.
Well, it looks like you guys.
Well, I can't tell you that. You'll say that, and that's very easy for you to say because you're utilizing a tactic that your people are known to use. Right? You're being a serpent. Yes, I do. You're a serpent. I know you, and I know your father.
That's right.
Let them know.
I'm very well familiar. What you're trying to do is get us to admit that we plan on killing white people. That's what you're attempting to do.
What I'm attempting to
which
do
would literally be conspiracy.
Which
Would literally
we're
be conspiracy.
Guilty.
All right. Which would literally be conspiracy to commit murder. That's what you're trying to get me to talk about right now, live on the internet, which is entrapment. I'm not talking about killing anybody. That's not what I'm talking about doing.
Until it's time to kill.
If it's time to kill, and anybody's going to kill if it's time to kill. If you have to defend yourself, somebody's coming to take your life. Are you going to defend yourself and fight for your life and neutralize that person if you have to in order to preserve your own life?
I don't know.
I'm only talking about self-defense. I never talk about killing or murdering anybody because that would be foolish as hell.
On this very
so what
corner,
you have attempted to get me to do and entrap me, it's not going to work. Last week, you wasn't out here last week. Where was you at last week?
I'm out here every day, bro.
Okay, well, I didn't talk to you last week. Did you talk to us last week?
I was walking by and I said, kill Whitey, kill Whitey, kill Whitey. And somebody over here said, that's right. It's probably you.
Yeah, well, guess what? You said kill Whitey. So, yes, if you want to kill Whitey, I encourage you. Go out and kill as many white people as you can.
Right.
Yes,
Let
fight
them know,
white crime, I encourage it, man. And I sit back and I laugh about it, and it's funny.
That's right. That's not the spirit.
How is that not the spirit?
The spirit is love and kindness.
Oh, the spirit is love and kindness? But how can the spirit be love and kindness towards people whom God hates?
Right.
God doesn't hate
Romans 9 is 13. I didn't say he hated the skin color. I said he hates people. I didn't say, again, this is what y'all do. Y'all continually bring up skin color. We have not introduced skin color into the conversation. You've done it. I'm not talking about skin color. There you go. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
What?
Jacob have I loved.
He loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Jacob has the Most High Yahweh love and sent his son Yahweh Shah to die for. Read.
But Esau have I hated.
That's right.
But Esau have I hated.
He hates Esau. And he had to run when that's coming out because he don't want to have to face the naked truth.
Right.
That he is the people that God hates. Spread out a little bit, Ron. Ron, spread out. Hey, y'all spread out. He is the people in whom God hates.
Right.
That's who he is. So he wants to run from that. And it's understandable. If God hated me, I would probably run from it too. But see, you see how the devil goes, you want me to admit on video. You want me to say on video that I plan to kill white people. You think I'm an idiot? See, these damn devils, all we ever do is thus saith the Lord. We say the Most High is going to kill, the Most High is going to raise people up to kill you. He's going to exact judgment upon you. Number one, beyond any of that, thermonuclear fire is going to be what destroys you. I don't have an ICBM. How am I going to do that? That don't even make sense. Who the world calls Christ, Yahweh Shai is going to kill and enslave you white folks.
That's right.
Who's going to overpower him? We're not talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to just start killing white folks. That's madness, bro. That's setting yourself up for failure and a guaranteed jail sentence. That's all that is, right? But what does the devil try to slither up here and do? Get you to say that like we stupid, we was born yesterday.
Right.
I think I'm not dumb. You see what I'm saying? But these devils, you're going to come and play like you're not the same serpent and the same murderer as every other damn devil. Right. Just because you come subtle, just like he's talking about, I don't murder people. No, you look like exactly like a murderer.
That's right.
Remember that show, Dexter? Dexter used to come on. That nigga was a damn sick. That nigga looked just like Dexter, bro. Right or wrong. But you're not a serial killer. That nigga was killing every damn body, man. Right? But you don't look like, you look like a nigga that's stalking and preying on women out here and murdering them, leaving them and raping them. You fit the exact. If I was a damn, if I called an FBI profiler, he would say, yeah, this dude fits the profile of a serial killer rapist.
Right.
Guaranteed. Right? But no, I don't kill anybody. But see, if it wouldn't give me Sirach 12 and 10 Bible shot.
God.
Because the Most High, he through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shah, we got the information we need to navigate in this world. We know this damn devil. So when he come up, we can identify him. He can be as subtle as he wants, try to seem as kind and, I'm not like the other one. Nah, nigga, we see you. We see you for precisely whom you are because the Most High God wrote it in the Bible. That's why he didn't want the Bible. I've read the Bible for 20 years. Man, nigga, please, bro. Anybody can say that.
Yeah.
I was in the church 17 years. I never read the Bible. But I'll probably tell somebody bullshit and say, yeah, I read the Bible.
Con.
I'd be lying. I didn't start reading until I came into the truth. Right. Go ahead.
Con, this is Sirach chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hated sinners.
He what?
Hated sinners.
Read.
You want 10?
Go ahead. 12 and 10 is what I want.
Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never what?
Trust thine enemy.
Never trust our enemy. So he's our enemy. So when he comes up, we're not going to trust him.
Con.
We can have a reasonable dialogue with you. We ain't got to scream at you, but guess what? I'm not going to trust you.
Right.
And it's sometimes more effective being reasonable with him because you see how much he just got made look stupid over and over right now. All the things that he tried to superimpose on us, nope, I didn't say I was going to kill nobody. We're not screaming at you. We ain't talking about kill Whitey. I'm talking about your murders.
Right.
The evil of your people. You see what I'm saying? And they don't want to deal with that. They want to just talk about, can we all just get along? I'm not like that. All that madness, right? Go ahead.
It says, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
So is his wickedness. So he can sit here and pretend like he's not wicked and he's not like his sinful forefathers. But he is. He is those people coming back when you really deal with it. Read.
That's it.
Keep going to the next verse.
Verse 11.
Psalm 55.
Though he humble himself and go crouching.
See that? That's what he tried to do. I'm not like that, man.
Right.
You know, those aren't my people.
Right.
No, those are your people. There wouldn't be no Negro named Summers if that wasn't your, that's your exact people, actually.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yet take good heed.
It's not like he has some Eastern European name. You know what I mean? Well, you can't say there's a Negro running around with that damn last name. Nigga, your name is Summers. Go ahead.
And beware of him.
Matter of fact, one of my childhood friends, she just got married to a brother, and her name changed to Summers. So that brother's name is Summers.
Right.
So that man had that man's family in slavery.
Right.
Right. Go ahead.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
As you have wiped a looking glass. He tried to come and fog that looking glass up that we're viewing him through. That's what they're trying to do. Fog it up, read.
Right.
But once you wipe it, you see him for who he is, the devil. We're not even letting him come fog it up, read.
And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
He could try to pretend like he done put all the WD-40 he wanted on him. The rust is still there. You can still see it. That's hatred, that's evil, that's murderous, that's envy towards our people. And that's why you see that they always, I was waiting for him. Glad you brought up Clinton.
I knew he was going there too. Yeah.
I knew exactly where he was going. And what does that have to do with you? We'll take that up with the tribes of West Africa.
Right.
That's what we'll take it up with. Right? I'm talking about what you did to me on that boat, what you did to me when you got me off the damn boat, what you did all in the Americas. And what they were even doing before they started bringing us on boats to our brothers of the indigenous population. Right? Read it. Hold on one second. A lot of sirens in Dallas today, a lot of judgment in Dallas today. Beautiful, right? Go ahead. All right, go ahead. You got to do something. And the brother called Psalms 55 as well.
This is Sirach chapter 41, verse 5 through 7. It says, the children of sinners, are abominable children.
That's what the white man is. The children of sinners. They are total abomination, man. That's what that devil was, an abomination. And it's not because of his skin color he's an abomination. It's because of their deeds, man. But their skin color is a result of their deeds. That's the balance of it. That's how the Most High helped us to identify who he was with his skin color. So what did he do to try to counteract that? First thing he did was get with the Canaanite women. Get with the Israelite women to try to get some color. But the Most High stayed that curse on his people. So there was an entire white population. So then what did he do? He went and tried to sow his seed all over the earth to try to confuse people. You see what I'm saying? To try to come with this togetherness. That's how they brainwashed Michael. Michael went and dyed his damn self white because he said he wanted to be like a-racial. He don't want to identify with any race. He just wants to just be a being, right? That's all that meant. That's what they try to do. That's why they went and sowed their seed up. That's why they talk about America. Everybody in America gonna pretty much be like have a tan within the next 30 years because white people are either mixing with everybody or we mixing with white people, and it's just gonna be like some. We're not gonna even be able to distinguish people anymore. That's what they want. Why? Because they have a curse of being lepers. They want to get away from that curse. That curse is making them so biologically inferior, it's killing them every day. Right. Especially over there in Israel. In Israel, they getting damn destroyed, man. Yeah. That's why the white man got with Serena, and they pushing all that in the media for the white man to get with sisters. Why? Because it's furthering the seed of Esau. Meaning they're just having Edomites with color now. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they want. They need that color because they're dying every damn day. So read.
Yeah, Israel has the second highest rate of skin cancer.
That's right. That's right.
It says, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
That's what's going to happen. Yep. You're going to perish, so-called white man. Read.
And their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach.
Shall have a what?
A perpetual reproach.
We're always going to speak negatively of the white people who are actually the Edomites. This racial thing, all that is madness. We're dealing with the nationality. Your nationality is that you're an Edomite according to the Bible.
Right.
That's whom you are. The people that God hates and the people we always going to reproach you. We always going to talk down about you because of how evil you are.
God.
Not just because of your skin color.
God.
All right? But you do have jacked up skin color too.
Right, right.
Read.
And here's a super cut from him. Because he was saying, oh, that's my forefathers, not me. The children will complain of an ungodly father.
Oh my goodness.
That's what the white man said. That was them. Those were people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Because they shall be reproached for his